and this is your emergency brake here.
Oh,
That you have.
my goodness, it's just a
Just
little
a button.
button.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, it used to be a whole...
In the old days,
Yeah.
as you say 40 years ago,
Yeah.
perhaps, you know, it was something
Yeah.
like this. Now,
Right.
this is a button, and to release it, you press the brake pedal,
That makes
and
sense.
you push down. And that
They
releases
that shows that you're in control. Now we can release
completely,
it.
right?
See,
When you
I
drive
see.
this car, it's all about safety. You keep your hands on the steering wheel, you have access to all the function that you have here. You know, from here at 9 o'clock and at 3 o'clock also.
Brilliant.
All right. You have seat memory in the door over there. Seat memory means you position your seats and your side mirrors, okay, for you. And once we're done with that, you press set and 1 for driver number 1.
That would
Driver
be
number 2
good.
comes, change the setup, press set and number 2.
Okay.
So each of you can have your own setup, huh?
Cool.
Okay. The big button on the left over there is for the lights, and I turn it on to auto. That means during the day you have your daytime running light, and comes the night, it will switch to low beam automatically, so you don't have to worry. Huh? And here you can switch to rain sensor, which is the auto button here.
Okay.
So if it starts raining, they'll start moving. Huh? All right. Your climate control is here. Looks like an old radio, but it's not. Climate control, as you see, you can change your temperature. Passenger can have their own temperature. If you wish to synchronize the two sides with the driver's side, you go here, you see, put your finger and go to sync. You lift,
Okay.
and here you go. Synchronize the two sides, you know. If you press here, the auto button will turn on. It's like a thermostat, you know, like an AC thermostat. It'll bring the temperature to whatever temperature you set, and then we'll stop it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what it is. Again, you can change the AC from regular to max, fan, and here you can even set the temperature for the rear here.
What is the 3 zone?
The 3 zone is 1, 2,
Oh,
and 3.
Okay.
3 zone in the car. Okay, let's say you had some young children in the back that complains too hot, it's too warm. Here you go. You go to set rear, and that turn into set. You change the temperature, wait for 10 seconds, goes back to the front here. And everybody is happy in the back. You control.
You're basically setting the rear temperature now.
You do, yeah. And here you're back to
And we're
front
on
here.
3 zone.
Yeah,
Right.
1, 2, 3, yeah. Those buttons here, drive select, it's a mode of driving the car. And you have basically 3 important modes: comfort, auto, and dynamic. Individual is super picky. It affects the steering wheel and the gearbox also.
Okay.
But
This button right here.
yeah, this button right there.
Okay, so let's set
So-
to dynamic.
Dynamic is a more sporty way of driving the car. Okay, so if you like it this way, and here you also have 2 modes. You have drive and sport. So when you drive and you need more power, just go like this, and you'll be switched to sport mode, and you'll see much more dynamic way of driving. This button is called stop and go. Basically, what it does, if you are stopped at somewhere, red light stop for a long time, and you're in drive, the engine might stop. You know, to save energy.
Oh, you have to set it for that to
It's
be able
already
to
done.
work.
It's already by default. The stop
will
and go
save.
is on.
Okay.
So, you know, you might notice that the engine turns off, but the function of the car will be working.
Yeah.
It's just in the spirit of saving energy.
Sure.
If it's something you don't like, just press the button and it turns off the system. Your choice.